I'm looking at one of the most spectacular sights in South Africa. In eMaqadeni, the hills of the Qadi clan, is the flat-topped mountain called Nhlangakazi. It rises up dark and majestic over the other hills. But now the whole mountain is turned white. It's completely covered by the white robes of thousands of the Shembe people who are making their yearly pilgrimage up to the mountain. The Shembe people are an extraordinary, isolated community in KwaZulu-Natal. They were a distinct Zulu tribe, and when the Christian missionaries arrived, they decided to take on their own form of Christianity, but also keeping their deep Zulu identity. They are just starting to stream down from the mountain now, singing and dancing as they go. It's thought that this powerful music, accompanied by homemade tin horns and old British military trumpets, is very close to the ancient Zulu music of King Shaka and before. Maybe this is the original sound of South African music before the white man came. They are singing Vulani Indlela, make a clear path. And I remember when I was a boy, the Shembes used to process through my township during the night hours singing these words. And I would sneak out of my bedroom window and go and join them. My township was quite a violent place in those days. But when the Shembes arrived, the local gangsters used to hide away their homemade guns. Everyone held them in awe. And even now, if you're with them, you have to be like one of them. So we've had to take off our shoes, and we have to endure the midday sun just like the rest of them. There are a couple of local villagers here who brought sun umbrellas, and they've been told to put them away. The Shembe community is named after their founding family, and I'm going to talk to one of their leading ministers, Mpanza.
We take Shembe as our Jesus because we believe in him. He heals us by spirit or by the word. You see, he has told us a vision, he has given us a vision saying that at that time what will happen, then it has happened. Most of the things which he has said to us has happened.
Yeah. The music of Shembe, of the Shembe church, is very, 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 very powerful. Where does it come from?
In fact, I can say that Shembe music, it's a prayer. When you are singing, on the other side you are praying. Because if you could understand them, they are all talking. They have got message. So some others are praying, some others are talking different languages. So I think that's why it got powers, because once we are singing, we are talking, we are praying. And all these hymns, as I have said, they came from God. So we are not singing the way we like it, but we are singing the way we were told how we should sing.
Yes. I also heard that during the height of the violence during apartheid, when people were killing each other and people were using AK-47s and all that kind of thing, no violence found its way into the Shembe community.
Yes, I can say that is God's power. There were fights between ANC and Inkatha Freedom Party. So now the problem was all of them, they went to hide in the same place where Shembe was.
They were hiding from each other.
They were hiding from each other, but in the same place.
Within the Shembe,
between the Shembes.
Yes.
But even they see each other, no one could fight them. Until they go outside, they fight outside.
But once they were within the Shembe settlement, there was no fighting.
There were no fighting.
Yeah.
And there are many people who said that they have been shot, but through Shembe's power, no gun has infected them.
They've not been affected by the bullets. Wow. Could you explain to us what is behind the journey to the big mountain called Nhlangakazi?
The secret behind it is that Nhlangakazi mountain is where Shembe was given power by the God. And so, because Shembe walked down, he said that the whole congregation should walk
with him.
Although, in fact, no one is forced to walk. Yeah. But you will see that even myself, I walked down when I was going there, and I'm walking down, but no one has forced
Everybody walked that long distance up
yes,
into the hills?
All this.
Yeah.
Usually, when you are going to Nhlangakazi, we take 2 days. We leave Mhlongo on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday we do arrive there. But when you are coming back from Nhlangakazi, we only take 2 days.
And that's everybody, young and old alike?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Young and old alike.
Yeah.
I'm still praying
Yes.
whether I will able to reach Mhlongo.
You don't look tired at all. You look so good. You look so fresh. You're smiling, and you don't look like you've walked, so many miles.
Yeah, but still long way to go.
Yeah. There are about 100 Shembes dancing around in a circle with slow, graceful movements. This really is one of South Africa's best kept secrets. There are no tourists here. The only onlookers are us and a few villagers. The singing, the praying, the trumpets, the drums. It's powerful and mesmerizing. For me, it's like being taken to an ancient spring, which has been the source for the best of today's Zulu music.
eyokugcina le ncwadi uzungikhonzele hamba ungikhonzele phepha uzungikhonzele
This is the music of Busi Mhlongo, one of South Africa's leading singers today. She lives in Durban, but she grew up with the sound of Shembe very much in her ears. Her grandparents lived in Inanda, close to the Shembe community. For most of her career, she's been a jazz singer, and she lived in exile in Holland, but she returned to discover the new South Africa and rediscover her musical roots.
If you really look at it in South Africa, I think each and everybody was using a voice since there was no other way of fighting back. Mm-hmm. Everything was being expressed by singing. As you know that when we were complaining before, if you listen to these old songs, they would say, my father's cattle are gone, meaning the country. So everything was camouflaged, the message. And if we don't sing, I think we speak loud. Okay. I think this was our weapon. And I grew up, hearing the music all around me. As you know, I'm from Inanda, and right there to Inanda, there is Shembe. Also, I think we used to play a lot when the moon is out. You know, we grew up, we just had candles and these lamps, paraffin lamps, you know. And we used to enjoy the moon, you know, because my home was sort of on a hill. And then there were other kids on the other side, you know, across. You know, then there would be like a lower felt, whatever, down there. So that when you sing and when you speak, there's this echo.
Yeah.
So at night, you get out there, like compete, you know, like the others on the other side. We're out there at night, you know, and we're all singing. So, and I guess also it used to make our parents relax, that they knew where we are because of the voices. They knew exactly that she's there at this time.
Busi, you were saying that you spent some of your childhood in the Inanda area where Shembe is situated.
Of course, where I lived at Baba Mnane's place, which was AK Shembe's place. Okay. And I used to go get his mail from school.
But did you ever participate in any of the events there, or did the music influence you in any way?
Oh, as you hear me singing now, there is part of that. There's something that I couldn't run away from, you know, even the way I dress, you know, this tradition. Because for me, there's still nothing as beautiful as Shembe's when they have these ceremonies.
So some of the spiritual quality in your music, could we say, comes from there? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In
all I remember at 6 o'clock, those days, they were together and people really respecting, even the buses, even the cars. If it's 6, there was a bell which goes, and even if they had buckets or whatever carrying something on them, everybody goes on their knees. Everybody. Then they sing, Goes Busi someone to back over say pagami. Boom bo bo pa do pa ta pa do pa 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 be bo be bo. Oh, and then everyone saying this. There was so much love. There was respect that you see even from the children, you know, and they couldn't cut their hair. Because with us, we were always asked to cut our hair, you know, it's short. But they were the only one with the freedom of like, and I used to love that. You know,
so why didn't you become Shembe?
Because I think I am like that, you know, I'm a Zulu, and I believe diamonds were mine. That is why I don't need to slave myself to have diamonds, because they're mine anyway. When I see somebody wearing it, I enjoy it. You understand? I don't have to join to be Shembe. I was lucky, you know, to be touched by their hands and things like that, to be known by them. It's like I can't run away from being Zulu, you know. I don't need to join.
What is so special about their music, you know? What's the power behind it, really?
You hear these Zulu melodies, things that we don't do anymore. And the way they sing is different, you know, and also them reminding us who we are, you know, all the time reminding us who we are.
Bekagwe inguba qaga kwaqabana oqam bekabana ngenqoqo bekagwe inguba qaga hey kwaqabana oqam bekabana ngenqoqo bekagwe inguba qaga.
This is the final song on Busi's album, Urban Zulu. It's a traditional song, and the words are designed to exploit the beautiful click sounds of the Zulu language. It's all about an argument between two crocodiles.
ayingeleqi iqheya laqhinga qhingeni beliqhatha liqhatha ngeqotho leqhude ayingeleqi iqheya laqhinga qhingeni qhatha 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 ngeqotho leqhude ayingeleqi iqheya laqhinga qhingeni qhatha 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 ngeqotho leqhude qhatha 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 ngeqotho leqhude beliqhatha liqhatha ngeqotho leqhude oh liqhatha liqhatha ngeqotho leqhude ah liqhatha qhatha qhatha ngeqotho leqhude.
There's a track, Ukangangengani.
Yebo.
I mean, I can feel a very strong sense of Zulu traditional music,
Yeah,
maskanda, and
Yebo.
beautiful
Because
melodies.
also when I grew up as a child, we were very protected. Like when I grew up at Tutlange, I had never seen a child who was raped.
Yeah.
You know, I'd never seen or heard that a baby was stabbed, for instance.
Yeah.
A baby. And I used to see with these elder, lovely girls who were working in Durban North or whatever, the cops. I was there also. And then I see what was happening, you know, just for them to let them, then they will squeeze, you know, touch, you know, so that it's like, okay, you're not going to be arrested. Then they let them go. Just that, just, you know, touch the person.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And now I start to understand what was happening.
Are you saying then the theme of Ukangangengani is about sexual harassment?
With all kinds of abuse.
Uh-huh.
You know, because now, even now it happens now.
What message would you give to young women and men growing up in South Africa at the beginning of the 21st century?
First, to know who they are, to love and respect their elders, and also with the diseases around, you know, not to be afraid to speak about what we have, about diseases, because only when you speak then a person can help you. You know, if somebody is not okay, try and make him okay. If the music is not okay and you feel it should be your esteem to make it sound okay because it's yours and it's South Africa. Everything that is not okay in Africa, we should be the one trying to make it okay.
Washona punembeza sibulalana sodwa washona punembeza sabulalana sodwa
This is another of the voices of Zulu music, Madala Kunene. It's a remix version by some London DJs of one of his traditional songs, Ubombo. Kunene comes from the tradition of Maskanda singers, traveling players who sing songs about everyday life with an intricate guitar style that sounds almost as if the instrument is talking. I'm on my way to see him rehearsing with his band at his home in Sania, a rural area about half an hour's drive from Durban. I'm going to ask him to play for us the original version of Ubombo. Hey mfowethu wangibulala man ngale ngoma yakho man. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, very powerful song. That I was just remembering actually that I heard that song Jelanu Bongani when I was in a club in London, one of the top drum and bass clubs, run by Telvin Singh. It's right in the center of London. The place was packed, people drinking and chatting and stuff. And then this song came on, and within seconds it hit me. I could feel the strong Zulu rhythm. And I recognized some Zulu lyrics, and I knew it was something about spirit or whatever. Within minutes, man, people were just taking to the floor and dancing. Nice, yeah. Just tell us a bit about that song.
Yeah, that song, it's like when I'm a Kosi, Sangoma.
Okay.
Sangoma
the
people.
Healers,
yeah, the healers. Someone was very sick. He was just going to die. But Makosi, Zangoma, was trying to help him with the traditional medicine.
Okay.
And then the time when Esepilile.
He got better?
Yes, yeah. When he going better, was a celebrate.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Makosi was celebrating. Everybody was celebrating.
So it's a celebration of the healing powers?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yeah. But it was a song for the healers when he was celebrating.
It's amazing, you're talking about healing, it being a song for healing. When I heard the song in London, I tell you, I think everybody was healed on the dance floor because everybody stopped and just started dancing and sweating and, really relaxing. So, yeah, you're healing people in London.
I'm happy for that.
Another thing, in the kind of rhythm and melodies of Jelanu Bongani, this kind of song, it sounds to me very different to your other songs. The actual feel of it, the way it goes, the slowness and the power of the rhythm.
Yeah.
Where is that coming from?
Hey, when people singing people
doing the traditional dancing.
Yeah, dancing. Like me, when I see the people and then some song I like, I just take him to the guitar straight because it was just the drums and clamp, But me, I think I'm always trying to get something people never do it with guitar things. Always.
So you're taking from the tradition and putting onto the guitar.
Yes.
But what would you say is a central message in any of your songs? I mean, is there a philosophy that is central to your music?
Yes. And then because some song I'm always trying to bring it back some old poem, when I was small.
Uh-huh.
And then I was just playing like Mother Got the Free, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Mother Got the Free.
Nursery rhymes and riddles.
Yeah, free time, man. Now I'm putting straight to the guitar.
Yeah.
Always people when I play this kind of old poem, people old like me say, "Oh, I know this thing when I was small."
Could you give us an example of a song that is coming from your childhood, like you've just described?
For
an acoustic version.
Yeah, I think I can play this one.
Okay. Madala, what's the song you're just about to play for us?
This one it's Undendezana.
Undendeza.
Ubani lo undendeza uhamba nowani noyise umphatheleni amasi ngendebe njani ebovu wayibeka phi esibaya esingakanani esikhulu ubani lo undendeza bathi uhamba nobani noyise bathi umphatheleni amasi bathi ngendebe njani ebovu Kajikizela intutwane na, kajikizela intutwane na, kajikizela intutwane na, kajikizela intutwane na, kajikizela intutwane na.
Nice one. What do the lyrics say in this one?
At the time when I was small, I was playing the same game, Ubanelo, Undendeza. And English is like his mother is carrying the sour milk for Ndendezana.
Ndendezana is the kid.
Yeah, the kids is playing with the cow.
It's amazing. You're talking about kids and a beautiful environment like that. It's so lovely sitting here. This is so peaceful with the nice breeze. And the valley with the mango trees and the kids, they're your kids, yeah? I saw just now.
Yes, it's my kids. Yes.
They look so peaceful, you know, and enjoying your music.
Yeah.
So it must be inspiring to live in a place like this, yeah?
I like to live in farm, you know, because I was born in there.
Wow, just over the hills there.
Yeah, just born
really?
there, yes.
But were there as many houses before?
Yes, was houses before when the government, old government, started to demolish every cottage, 1958.
Wow.
Because at home it was a big cottage, like 24 rooms.
Okay.
And then when that old government, when is tell my family, my mother and my father say, you must take everything out and then you go to Wamashu. And then,
which is the township.
Yeah, and then my mother and my father say, no, we don't go there. And then just take the Saracen, you know, this kind of Saracen for soldiers.
Yeah.
You just put close to the house and then you just, the Saracen started, and the cottage was just fall down.
Wow.
You know, like that. And all the furniture inside. You know.
They demolished it like that?
Yeah, and then after that, we can't do nothing when the soldiers come. Say, take your things out, and then we put him in a big truck, and then take him straight to Amasho.
So it's interesting. You're saying you lived just across the valley there.
I was there in Chippercoat. The place was Chippercoat and Triu.
In coming here, were you trying to get back close to where you were born, to your roots, or what?
Hey, I was very happy when I was just near to where I born. I was happy, because I was just here.
When you're playing, do you remember your childhood when you're playing music? You're sitting here rehearsing and looking over the hill.
Yes, always.
Yeah,
always. Sometimes when I think about, I'm nearly crying. Sometimes, because I remember I was very small that time, and then I can't do nothing. You know, when the house for my father, and then when he fall down, I was just cry.
The song you and the band are about to play for us, what's the title and what's it about?
Amagwala. Amagwala, it's coward.
Cowards, okay.
Yeah. You know, we are strong, very strong people. You know, long time ago, it's 18-something, here in Wazulu, you know, some people come from somewhere, England or where, I don't know where he come from. He was just come here and then take the land with these guns. And then we just carrying mkhonto.
Spears.
Yeah, spears. We just carrying spears, and then
the people from abroad, the white people, you're saying were cowards.
Yes, because was carrying guns,
shooting
and
from
then
fire.
and then we were just carrying the shield, and then we failed. Because these people was carrying the thing we never see it before, you know. But in history, when Shaka is ruling the country, Shaka said, you can't have a land here. This land is belong to us, and then you must go back where you come from. I think he was doing the right thing, you know. if you say you want to help us, you help us for what? Because we got car, we got the land, we got Amasimu, we got everything. Yeah. Now what you want to do for us? And then I think Shaka was the right guy. Yeah. That's why I'm talking about him.
So before the spirit of Ubuntu, the spirit of humanity and harmony, can really be embraced in South Africa, it's necessary to confront the past in a way that's direct and honest. The problems of the past won't go away unless everyone talks about them. So Madala is playing his part in singing about past history. And maybe in going back to the place where he was born, he can find some kind of reconciliation.
Tena unombengola okubuka magwala mayesaba okubuka magwala bayesaba bayesaba